Max weapon handling. Right off the bat, whenever I guess the community as a whole read these new patch notes and saw the latest brand set and gear set, the first thing that they were talking about was weapon handling. How weapon handling is much needed in the game, and for a rifle build, weapon handling is the best thing since sliced bread. Now, for me personally, I'm not a big rifle user, nor am I really that big into weapon handling. However, I did want to test it, and well, I found a build that's really fun. Not gonna lie. This thing has 142% weapon handling. 142. Not only that, but we get amplified damage from the chest piece and amplified damage from the weapon. And that's just the beginning. Let's get into it. What's going on, YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 build video. So sit back, relax, grab that popcorn, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comments section below. But in this video, it's going to be a max weapon handling build that you can now put together since Year 6 Season 1. It's really fun. I'm not going to lie. I put it together and I was a complete skeptic, but it was well worth it. And that's why I'm putting this build video together. That way you can check it out and get ready to put this together as soon as this next update drops. So let's get into the build breakdown, and then I'll show you a little bit of gameplay afterwards. Now, starting off at the top with the specialization, we are using the Technician specialization. Now, the reason being is it gives us +1 skill tier for both our drone and our shield, but it also gives us a linked laser pointer. That way we can use Flatline as our weapon talent. So if we go to our long underbarrel rail attachment slot, you can see the linked laser pointer. That way every time we just aim the weapon, it will pulse that enemy, and then we get the amplified damage from Flatline. But we also get the amplified damage from Spotter. So this is a Spotter Flatline build with the Ninja Bike. And we are using 2 pieces of the new Z brand set and 2 pieces of Overlord to go with 1 piece of Hotshot. Now, with all of that said and done, if we go to our weapon handling, we are at 142% weapon handling. Oof. And what that gives us, look at this, 182% accuracy. Our reload speed is 1.2% or 1.2 seconds. Like, oof. Now, looking at the weapon, we're only going to use the rifle. So the placeholder, Slayer, backup boomstick, you already know. But this is our main weapon. This is the only weapon we're going to use for this video. This is the M1A-CQB. This is a replica, so you can craft this at the crafting station. Now this one's sitting at 446k total damage, but this is at max expertise and max attributes. So max rifle, crit hit damage, and damage to targets at a cover. And we also have Flatline that amplifies our weapon damage by 15%. Now looking at the build, this is not possible without the Ninja Bike. So the Ninja Bike, what this does is it gives us 1 of each skill tier. So we get one of each core attributes. We get a skill tier, a weapon damage, and an armor core. But also we have crit chance on here and the talent resourceful. So it slots in with any brand set or gear set to fulfill a requirement. So for example, with that being said, we have 3 pieces of the Z brand set and 3 pieces of Overlord to go with 2 pieces of Hotshot. Now what does that give us? Well, the Overlord, that gives us rifle damage, accuracy, and weapon handling. All of those things we need. For the Z brand set, we get magazine size, rifle damage, and weapon handling. Again, all the things we need. And for the Hotshot, we get weapon handling of 30%, in which we need. Now, that's not to mention the Fox's Prayer and that damage targets at a cover to go with the damage to targets at a cover on our weapon. And then, of course, the amplified damage from our weapon and our chest piece. So you can see the synergy of this build is right there. Now, as far as a deep dive into these items, let's start with the Overlord. So the Overlord brand set bonuses we get 10% rifle damage, 30% accuracy, and 30% weapon handling. For the attributes, we have weapon damage for the core, crit chance, weapon handling, and crit chance for the mod. The other piece of Overlord, the Fox's Prayer knee pads. Now we're using this for the damage to targets at a cover, but we also have weapon handling on here and weapon damage. Going to the Z brand set items, starting with the gloves. These are the named Eagle's Grasp. Now, the reason why we're using these is because one of the attributes is 15% weapon handling. Not only that, but with the 3-piece bonus from this new Z brand set, we get 30% weapon handling as well. Not only that, we have weapon damage for the core and crit chance. The other piece of the Z brand set is the chest piece. We have weapon damage for the core, weapon handling, and crit chance to go with a crit chance mod and spotter. Now remember, spotter will amplify our weapon damage and skill damage by 15% to all pulsed enemies. Now flatline also amplifies our weapon damage by 15%. So now every time we aim our weapon and pulse the enemy, we get 30% amplified damage. Now going to the Hot Shot 2-piece bonus gives us 30% weapon handling. We have weapon handling for the attribute and weapon damage for the core. And that, my dear agents, is a max weapon handling build. Pretty easy. Now I'm matching this up with the Crusader Shield and the Striker Drone. Striker Drone to get the enemy's aggro away from me, and the Crusader Shield to give me a little more oomph in my survivability. Now, this is the weapon stat sheet for the M1A CQB. We're at 446k weapon damage, 46 crit chance, 67 crit damage, 80 headshot. Don't forget about the damage to targets at a cover. Now, we are at 142 weapon handling. For the offensive tab, we're at 126% all weapons damage bonus and 60% rifle damage bonus. So every time we're using the M1A CQB, we're starting off at 186% damage bonus total. 186%. Going to the defensive tab, we're at 950k armor, 345k health, and 10% explosive and hazard protection, but that's due to my watch level. So here is my disclaimer for all my build videos. I'm sitting at watch level 1457. That means all these boxes are maxed out 50 of 50. Now, if you are at or above shade level 1000, you can copy and paste my build and get the exact same numbers and results. However, if you are below shade level 1000 and you go to copy and paste my build, some of these boxes are not going to be maxed out. Therefore, when you go to copy and paste the build, some of the numbers are not going to add up. It's okay. Don't freak out. It's still a great build to use. I promise you. Just put it together and try it out for yourself whenever Season 1 of Year 6 comes out. But all right, everyone. That is my max weapon handling build, 142% weapon handling. I hope you found this video helpful or informative. If so, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Support the channel by subscribing and let me know what you think in the comment section below. But again, that's it for me. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Take care of yourself. Peace out and roll that footage. All right, and to test out the weapon handling, I'm just going to do a quick classified assignment. Nothing crazy. I mean, this PTS is about to be done already, so let's just go ahead and do a quick little classified assignment. Now, again, this is with, I believe this is max weapon handling. I'm not sure if you'd be able to get this any higher, because with 2-piece Providence, 2-piece Petrov, you only get 15%. So, you get 30% off of this hot shot. So I think this might be the way to go for max weapon handling. Now, just remember, our weapon handling is at 142%. Sheesh. Let's have fun. Here we go. Now, remember, I'm not going to really use this sort of build in the game, for real. This is just to see what kind of crazy weapon handling we can get and how it would actually work in the game. Nothing more, nothing less. It's just to have fun. But let's see how it goes. If you enjoy this, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Yeah, it's pretty nuts. I mean, my weapon is not really moving at all. And I'm hitting for some crazy high numbers. I mean, what was that last one? Like 1.7 million or something like that? Just one random hit? I mean, we might as well do the collectibles, right? Let's go ahead and do the collectibles. Why not? Now, if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up. Support the channel. Let me know what you think. But this is the M1A CQB with 142% weapon handling and a whole lot of damage. Ooh, piece of candy. There we go. Not bad, not bad at all. Oh, there's another one right here. Okay. Ooh, piece of candy.
We've installed the lights. The cache has been vacuum sealed. We've even set up a negative air chamber between.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it, bro. We're here to mess some things up. Let's go. This thing is just ridiculous. This is just ridiculous. It truly is. Like, my character's not even moving. I'm like... I feel like I'm barely even trying. Yeah, this is fun. This is a lot of fun. I can see why people like weapon handling. I get it. I think that I would much prefer more damage, but this weapon handling is ridiculous. I mean, I'm just spamming as hard as I can. I love it. I mean, just shooting the wall, just check this. You see how it doesn't move? It doesn't move at all. Like, it doesn't move at all. You see this? I mean, it's really fun. Really fun. I mean, even if I were to shoot from range, right? From way over here, right? Watch. You see that? There is no spread. There is no spread. It's just a nail driver. Just wherever you want it, it goes. It's really nice. I'm digging this a lot. I'm digging this a lot. I love it. Now, am I really going to use this in the game? Probably not, but this is fun. It's putting a smile on my face, that's for sure. I like it. Probably just sit right here. Hold on. Too many enemies shooting me at once. There we go. Dude, this thing is so fun. It's crazy.
Active terminal detected.
So effortless. So effortless. Love it. Alright, let's get our last collectible. Here we go.
How much do you want? 10,000?
Alright. And there you go. There's your max weapon handling build, 142% on a rifle build. I mean, you can see just by shooting anywhere, there is no spread. It's not going anywhere. This is probably one of the most stable things I've ever shot. I mean, it's just, yeah, it's just not going anywhere. I love it. Let me know what you think. Again, I'll see you in the next one. Make this one short and sweet. But take care now. Bye-bye, the end. I'm Kamikazevondoom. Peace out.